the man never expected. He planned to sell dragon materials but ended up buying twin little girls instead. Not long ago he was a lord with no residence at all until his old comrade Klaus came to join him. His territory finally had one guard, but even then they were short on people. Their gatherings only had 3 people and 2 Maya beasts. Though the population was small, the food on the grasslands was excellent. He told Klaus to just call him by name. Being called lord all the time made him uncomfortable, but Klaus refused. As a resident, that title was basic respect. Then Arna's horn glowed green. She sensed 12 humans coming from the east, but strangely, one of them had a life force so weak they could die at any moment. He immediately went with Arna to check. They turned out to be exiles from a neighboring territory. War had broken out there, and the poor village kicked out the elderly to save food. The leader of these elders, Grandma Maya, was old but skilled in divination. She led them through chaos straight to his territory. He was thrilled. He did not expect to gain 12 residents at once. He immediately planned to build more yurts for the elders, but Klaus was worried. These elders had no productive value, but Arna and the Maya unconditionally supported him. Seeing that Klaus stopped objecting, it was precisely his kindness that made Klaus follow him. When they surged together, right when the enemy army was about to attack, soldiers fled without fighting, abandoning the civilians in shelters. Only he and Klaus stayed behind in the city against overwhelming enemy numbers. They actually managed to protect the innocent. The next day he not only built homes for the elders but also a gathering hall. As their workplace, the elders just needed to spin Maya wool into thread. That solved the shortage of cloth. Now with more residents, it was time to give the territory a proper name. Finally, at Arna's suggestion, the village was named Iluku. In the ancient language, it meant starting village. Everyone nodded in agreement. After the village was founded, the next step was increasing population. Grandma Maya gave a suggestion. If he wanted more residents, he could sell dragon materials and buy slaves. But he refused. He hated slavery. He had seen slave soldiers on the battlefield. Their fates were always tragic. So as a lord, he banned owning or trading slaves. Grandma Maya did not object. She just smiled knowingly. She also hated slavery. She gave that suggestion just to get his true thoughts, because in their old territory, too many tragedies happened with slaves. In the Tassadek territory, the lord and eldest son hunted slaves for fun. Even the younger son who fought them had many female slaves. Life was harsh. He promised in his territory that would never happen. The next day a traveling merchant arrived, but the merchant leader was a frog. Arna introduced him as a frogman. The merchant had heard about his dragon slaying and came specifically for that. But when he saw the dragon materials, he was shocked. He did not expect it to be that big. He wondered if he really soloed this dragon alone. Without a word, he proved his strength with one axe swing.